Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to Convocation at the University of Waterloo on this gorgeous day. My name is Feridun Hamdulapur. I have the honor of serving as, one day you will too, serving as President and Vice Chancellor of this great university. And it's my privilege to welcome you all to campus for this celebration. Before we start this exciting day of celebration and tradition, it is important to reflect, acknowledge, and pay respect to the elders, past and present, of the neutral Anishinaabe and Haudenosaunee peoples. We are gathered today on their traditional territory as the University of Waterloo sits on the Haldimand Tract, the land promised to the Six Nations people along the Grand River. Now, if you could please rise. If you're wearing a hat, remove your hat while I invite Julianne Desrochers to sing our beautiful national anthem.
Please be seated. Good morning, everyone. My name's Tom Jenkins, and it's my privilege to be the Chancellor of the University of Waterloo. We'll give everyone a chance to settle in. Okay. Graduates, family and friends, President, Provost, honored guests, faculty and staff, I'm honored to join you in celebrating today's graduating class. Graduates, as you pass this milestone, please do so with pride in your efforts. They've been substantial. And pass through this with gratitude. You've worked very hard for this day, and many people helped you along the way, and by the judging from the overflowing crowd in this gymnasium, they're all here, or most of them. Now, you may think you're happy to graduate, but if you look around, they're equally happy that you're graduating because you're off the payroll now. I've always found this university to be very inspirational. It's a very young university, only started in 1957, and it forged a very unconventional path of cooperative education and world-class scholarship, something becoming more common today, but at the time, very rare, and very deep connections to society and industry. My own personal relationship with the University of Waterloo goes long before it emerged as a global player. I've been on the North Campus for many decades, and I've watched this university, along with my wife Toby, who's also an alumnus here, grow and become Canada's most innovative university for 26 years in a row now. It's really something. And now, graduates, you're going to join that group, and quite a group it is. Today, we're going to celebrate your achievements with the distribution of degrees, and during this spring convocation, we'll be passing a very remarkable milestone, 200,000 graduates since 1960. It's really quite an achievement for such a young university. We will begin by conferring an honorary degree on an individual who has distinguished themselves in the academy. We'll then confer bachelor's, master's, and doctoral degrees. And finally, awards will be given to alumni who have excelled in their fields, and a medal awarded to graduating students who have excelled in their studies. Now, as Chancellor, I get to suggest one rule around this university, and that everything I just described takes less than 2 hours. Now, you can help in that regard, because we would ask if you would remain in your places until convocation is adjourned. As your graduate comes up, there's a place over on the side where you can take photos. Please avail yourself of that. But otherwise, please wait until the end of the ceremony. We'll get out of here in 2 hours. I'm almost sure that we'll do that. Now, as we go forward, graduates, you pass into becoming alumni. And it's not goodbye, it's just another part of your journey. Remember that 200,000, because that's now part of your broader community. And having watched alumni over the many decades, it really is quite a network for you to be part of. I now would like to invite James Rush, former Dean, Faculty of Applied Health Sciences, to the podium.
Mr. Chancellor, I present Sandra Black. Dr. Sandra Black is a distinguished clinician scientist who is world-renowned for her work in the area of brain health. She is currently a professor in the Department of Medicine in Neurology at the University of Toronto with a clinical appointment at Sunnybrook Health Sciences Centre. She's an outstanding scholar, mentor, and clinician. During her vibrant career over the past 30 years, she has held a myriad of academic, research, clinical, and leadership roles. Her specific work in the area of dementia and stroke has been at the forefront of advances into diagnosis, clinical assessment, and treatment. Dr. Black is recognized nationally and internationally, receiving prestigious honors and awards, including being named an Officer of the Order of Canada, named to the Order of Ontario, and elected to the Royal Society of Canada in the Academy of Sciences. She serves on numerous international and national advisory committees on Alzheimer's disease, dementia care, vascular aging, and stroke. She has also served or currently serves on several editorial boards, as well as an exhaustive list of leadership and committee roles for international and national scientific granting agencies and clinical groups. Dr. Black's many contributions have had tremendous impact. She has published more than 400 highly cited peer-reviewed articles and given over 600 lectures, with many being keynote presentations to major international and national meetings, indicating the importance of her work. Her impact is also felt through the people who have had the honor of working with her over the last 30 years, including many from the University of Waterloo. She has an impressive record of mentorship, and her work in the area of brain health influences the activities of many researchers and clinicians linked to the University of Waterloo, impacting their approaches for prevention, diagnosis, and treatment of brain disease. Mr. Chancellor, in recognition of her outstanding academic contributions in service to her profession, I request that you bestow the title Doctor of Science honoris causa on Sandra Black.
I am honored to confer upon you, Sandra Black, the degree of Doctor of Science, honoris causa, and I extend my sincere congratulations.
Thank you so much.
I now invite Dr. Black to the podium to address Convocation.
Well, Mr. Chancellor, Mr. President, Vice Chancellor, distinguished guests, faculty colleagues, graduates in the Faculty of Applied Sciences, families and friends, thank you for this wonderful honor and the opportunity to share in this celebratory occasion. Congratulations to each of you graduating today for this important formative achievement, which I hope will be the beginning of a successful and fulfilling career path. Over many decades, as a clinician scientist, I have been striving to understand cognition and behavior and to care as best I can for patients with stroke and dementia. So I'm delighted to be here as I have had the privilege of being affiliated with the University of Waterloo through fruitful collaborations for over 25 years that have helped me understand and probe the mind in motion. For example, Eric Roy investigating the loss of skilled movements such as symbolic gestures and tool use called apraxia after stroke and Alzheimer's disease. Bill McElroy and Richard Staines or studies of movement science, including motor learning and recovery after stroke using functional MRI, or capturing walking on a gait mat during dual mental tasks, or gait and balance with wearable monitors and Wii boards. More recently, I collaborate with Laura Middleton, who's comparing home versus facility-based supervised exercise in prodromal Alzheimer's and vascular cognitive impairment. Our team goals are prevention, fewer falls, safer mobility, and better daily function and life quality. We bring complementary skills, developing and exploiting emerging technologies, now deploying wearables to better understand routine daily activities. Indeed, we are all moving big time into the era of big data in many spheres of our daily lives and our workflow. Supercomputers enable machine learning and pattern recognition as never before. In healthcare, we aim to utilize such data for continuous quality improvement of the care we deliver, especially as mankind is experiencing unprecedented advances in human longevity and struggling with this new demographic reality. In Canada, this is signaled by the statistic that people over 65 outnumber kids under 15. In Japan, 36% of all women are now over 65. Unfortunately, graying of our population comes with growing healthcare and social costs, since aging is a potent risk factor for stroke and dementia, as well as frailty. Today, 44 million people suffer from dementia worldwide, a number expected to increase to 135 million by mid-century. In a decade, global dementia costs are expected to reach $1 trillion. In Canada, our current costs are $23 billion, expected to be $300 billion by mid-century. These gloomy estimates could change, if the aspirational goal articulated by global dementia initiatives to cure Alzheimer's disease is achieved by 2025. An ambitious goal. However, the treatments that emerge may be very expensive, especially as they target populations most likely to benefit, who may actually be those who are not yet sick but are at risk. If 25% of people over the age of 65 have dementia, you can imagine how many people there are, probably equal number, who are incubating dementia. Prevention of Alzheimer's disease is possible because it is incubating in the brain for a few decades before it manifests as short-term memory problems, by which time serious damage is already done. Current randomized controlled trials are underway to identify those at risk using passive antibody therapies against the toxic amyloid protein that deposits in Alzheimer's disease, or oral agents to inhibit the enzyme that breaks down the precursor into toxic amyloid. Positron emission radioisotopes now available can reveal these rogue misfolded proteins, amyloid and tau, as well as fluid biomarkers are actively being evaluated, as are changes in the eye, including the presence of amyloid in the retina, to help identify people who may be at risk. In parallel, however, it is clear that Alzheimer's disease is heterogeneous and that older patients appear to accumulate multiple co-pathologies, as evident at autopsy. It is also clear that vascular risk factors in brain small vessel disease are important contributing factors to dementia. This opens a huge opportunity for prevention through vascular risk management, exercise, diet, proper sleep, weight control, not smoking, in keeping with your faculty's mission to pursue collaborative research to protect and promote health, including brain health, prevent illness, and optimize quality of life and wellness. At the individual level, we need to move toward personalized care and precision therapeutics in brain disorders such as stroke and dementia, in which vascular risk factors, as above, loom large. We also need person-oriented prescriptions for exercise with kinesiology coaching and incentivizing, using wearable devices to inform and guide behavior, but also face-to-face contact through group activities and one-on-one. We need adapted programs for people with stroke and other physical handicaps, as well as those with cognitive and behavioral problems. Big data, used wisely, can guide the small worlds we all live in with our families, friends, colleagues, and coworkers. There is huge opportunity for innovative technologies. The Internet of Things is supposed to guide decision-making. The Internet of Everything is supposed to guide decision-making and incentivize wise lifestyle choices and be applied for the good of society. For example, the smart shirt monitor being developed in Waterloo. Hopefully, armed with the knowledge and personal growth you have each experienced in your time at University of Waterloo, you will go out into the world ready to utilize this amazing Internet of Everything with its 4 pillars, all of its 4 pillars, interconnecting people, process, data, and things, to find your passion and your place in the world, but also to make the world around you, small or big, a better place to live in, not only for you, but for your children to come. Thank you so much for this opportunity and deeply appreciated honor. May you and your alma mater continue to achieve your goals and thrive in the years ahead. Thank you.
Morning, everyone. I'm George Dixon. I'm the Vice President, Academic and Provost here at the University of Waterloo. First, I would like to thank Dr. Black for her inspiring comments, and allow me to be the first to welcome you to the distinguished alumni of the University of Waterloo. Welcome. Would the members of the graduating class please rise as you are able? Mr. Chancellor, I present those scholars who have fulfilled the statutory requirements laid down by the Senate of the University of Waterloo that they may be admitted to their various degrees.
By virtue of the authority vested in me and in the university, I hereby admit you to your various and several degrees with all the rights, privileges, and responsibilities thereto appertaining. Congratulations.
Please be seated. In case you're not up on the formalities of convocations, that was the important bit. That's where you actually got the degree awarded, okay? I would now like Jennifer McKinnon to come forward and deliver the valedictory address. Jennifer.
Mr. Chancellor, members of Convocation, fellow graduates, honored guests, and loved ones, thank you all for joining us today. My name is Jennifer McKinnon, and I am truly honored to stand up here today as the valedictorian for the Applied Health Sciences graduating class of 2018. I'm glad so many of you could find the ceremony today, considering how much campus has changed recently. Since my first year in 2013, there are now 5 brand new buildings on campus, 1 enormous physical activities complex and student life center renovation, and more construction chain link fences than I think I'd be physically able to count. Needless to say, there have been many changes on campus, but they all reflect our passionate pursuit for knowledge and innovation in every aspect of our community. All of these changes to our physical environment pale in comparison to the changes that have taken place within each one of us during our time here. We enter the Faculty of the Applied Health Sciences with a wish and a will to make the human experience better in a wide variety of ways. We are truly the people. Whether we hope to improve the understanding and application of the way movement impacts us, or we aim to increase our knowledge of how recreation benefits all of society. Or maybe we're studying the many determinants of human health and well-being. No matter what our approach, specific discipline, or area of study, we work for the betterment of our local and global communities. So, for us, today, graduating means so much more than just receiving our piece of paper. It's our opportunity and our ticket to go out into the world and to make life easier, happier, and healthier. The drive and determination I have seen within AHS students during my time here has been inspiring, to say the least. Through good and bad times, this community of people has supported and encouraged each other no matter what. It doesn't matter where you came from, what you're doing, or where you're going next, because working and learning alongside the people in this faculty has set you up to do amazing things, even if you don't see it yet. AHS has prepared us all to confidently face new challenges, no matter how big or small they may seem. The world around us changes drastically every day, with technological advancements, environmental phenomenon, and social movements that make us question and rethink what is possible. AHS has helped me and many other people that I know rethink what's within our realm of possibility. For example, before coming to Waterloo, I didn't realize how truly terrified of Canadian geese I am. But I also didn't realize how many different aspects and levels of society we need to include in order to try and solve some of the world's toughest health problems. I also didn't think it was possible to meet so many like-minded peers who encourage me each and every day to do and to be better. Our environment has changed, our peers have changed, and we ourselves have changed. Some a little and some a lot, but I would like to believe that we're all better for it. So I hope that even though this part of our journey may be drawing to a close, we will continue to question and rethink what we have said to be impossible, and challenge ideas that do not reflect an equitable and inclusive society for everyone. I hope that we keep striving to be the best versions of ourselves, and above all else, I hope we keep caring for each other so that no one ever feels like they have to face the world alone. Because it doesn't matter if you can name 1 or 100 people here today, we're all connected through our pursuit of human health and happiness. Though our exams may end, life will continue to test us. As we walk across the stage and officially graduate, we won't magically become the leaders of tomorrow. We never have been, and we never will be the leaders of tomorrow, because we, the Applied Health Sciences graduating class of 2018, will show the world that we always have been, and we always will be, the leaders of today. Thank you, and congratulations.
Thank you, Jennifer. Valedictory addresses are not an easy thing to do, and you have done it very well. Once again, thanks. Yeah, why not? Mr. Chancellor, President Hamdalapur, honored guests and participants. Well, what a great day for Convocation. Convocation is perhaps the most rewarding occasion within the life of a university. It evokes our ancient rights and privileges, and it has a dual nature. On one side, it is a celebration of accomplishment. On the other side, it is anticipation and promise of new beginnings. On behalf of the University of Waterloo administration team, I would like to formally thank all of those who have made this day possible. To the parents, family, and friends of our graduates, especially those of you who have traveled from afar to be here, thank you. To the university community for delivering these scholars and developing these scholars and delivering this outstanding event for our new alumni, thank you. And of course, we acknowledge those who are unable to join us today. We feel their presence as we celebrate. Now I'd like to do something a bit different. I would ask that the graduates remain seated, and I invite all of the parents, family, friends, and event coordinators to rise as you are able. Work with me, there's a point to this, okay? Look around and wave. Remarkably, you will find people waving back. Graduates, you're allowed to wave too. Now, graduates, let's thank all of those who have made your convocation so special with a round of applause. Please be seated. As we prepare to confer degrees, a few notes. To start off, if you would like to take photos, would you please do so in the area to the left of the podium, over here. Please enter this area by going down the left side of the gym, down the hallway along here. If you approach this area just before your special graduate is about to proceed onto the stage, you can take the pictures. Once you have taken the photos, please return to your seats to allow space for others to take photos of their special graduates. Please remember that some students' names begin with A, which means that others may begin with a Z. This is not their fault. Could you please show respect to your fellow classmates by returning to your seat after being hooded so that we can all share in the celebration together? Now let's get to the good stuff. We will proceed with the conferring of the degrees. I would like to invite Dr. Paul Stoley, Interim Dean, Faculty of Applied Health Sciences, to announce the graduates' names. Paul.
Mr. Chancellor, I present the candidates for the degree Bachelor of Arts, General Recreation and Leisure Studies 4-year program. Monica Janasek, Candace Brianne Kupfer, Thank you, Mr. Chancellor. Mr. Chancellor, I present the candidates for the degree Bachelor of Arts, Honors, Recreation and Leisure Studies. Timothy Luke Abraham, Leah Baxter, Nicole Ann Bolton. Domenico Caringi. Stephen Chambers. Kelsey Ann Darman. Ryan William Richard Foster. Alexandra Josviak. Nika Krajina. Lana Lee. Wynne Elizabeth Mashinter. Alexandra Marie Milmean. Tricia Louise Oy. Carlene Reedstra. Kavisha Samanathan. William Tran. Wei Yun Wang. Ankai Zhang. Stefano Ziccarelli. Thank you, Mr. Chancellor. Mr. Chancellor, I present the candidates for the degree Bachelor of Arts, Honors, Recreation, and Sport Business. Jonathan Brian Armstrong. Graham Aidan Barnes. Jessica Lee Bender. Brandon Brock. Rachel Lynn Bronzovich. Eric Stephen Feather. Syed Shabazz Muhammad Gilani. Micah Jeffrey Hessman. Michael Charles Henry Jacobson. Lisa C. Kiviaho. Nancy Patricia Licata. Caitlin McLeod. Natasha Netsai Makavora. Alexander Matthews. Megan Taylor Muir. Adam Murphy. Stephen Richard Schwartzentruber. Graham Sean Prentice. Wade Quinlan Shields. Christopher John Bowman Smith. Josiah William Arthur Walt. Lindsay Ward. Thank you, Mr. Chancellor. Mr. Chancellor, I present the candidates for the degree Bachelor of Arts, Honors, Therapeutic Recreation. Ashley Marie Barna. Karine Joanne Brunette. Adam William Byes. Norbert Giron Godoy. Shannon Lindsay Graham. Taryn Elizabeth Guzik. Emily Michelle Hastings. Jennifer Melissa Hodgson. Zinmai Huang. Paige K. Cadwell. Yi In Kang. Rachel Corrine King. Chloe Isabel Lemieux. Joanna Kelsey Liss. Manisha Rani Mall. Haley Bernice McDonald. Jamie Lynn McLean. Jade Elizabeth Middleton. Brianna Heather Gray O'Reilly. Kimberly Picardo. Marina Ristovska. Kayla May Ross. Thank you, Mr. Chancellor. Mr. Chancellor, I present the candidates for the degree Bachelor of Arts, Honors, Tourism, and Parks Management. Leslie Barbara Frances Berry. Sarah Catherine Money. Christina Citas. Thank you, Mr. Chancellor. Mr. Chancellor, I present the candidates for the degree Bachelor of Arts, Honors Tourism Development. Ibrahim Khalilov. Thank you, Mr. Chancellor. Mr. Chancellor, I present the candidates for the degree Bachelor of Public Health. Sarah Jean Baker. Brianne Marie Berry. Nishani Bhaskara-Raja. Jasmine Lynn Bacola. Also the recipient of the Faculty of Applied Health Sciences for Distinguished Academic Achievement Award. Natalie Katrina Bennick. Elaine Cheng. Sarah D'Angelo. Liqian Duong. Samantha Anna Marie Forte. Marley Margaret Kissack. Julianne Christy Koropeski. Sarah Yuen Ying Lee. Jennifer Emma McKinnon. Samantha Lane McGinnis. Devonte Nash. Shaliha Knopfel. Marlena Nietzschial. Diana Sabti. Natasha Samunti. Mason Marks Slavner. Chloe Tingyao Tan. Aishin Tunicelli. Ellen Yu Wang. Kayla Tristan Wirtz. Thank you, Mr. Chancellor. Mr. Chancellor, I present the candidates for the degree Bachelor of Science, General Kinesiology Program, 4-year. Emily Sarah Agro. Alexander Donald Gardner. Wei Ting Tina Wong. Thank you, Mr. Chancellor. Mr. Chancellor, I present the candidates for the degree Bachelor of Science, Honors Health Studies. Nafisa Mohammed Abdi. Tariq Abdul Hadi. Trisha Elizabeth Abraham. Saad Ahmad. Noreen Aladdin. Rachel Elizabeth Ambacher. Kaylee Michelle Anderson. Tayab Arif. Janan Kelly Oy. Alexandra Nicole Austin. Sarah Bailey. Maria Isabel Belbon. Lavleen Kaur Betty. Rahul Dev Bundhu, Liana Christina Besesser, Danny Michael Bowie, Jesse Burt, Helen Kai, Alana Rose Carr Matthews, Emily Catanian, Melissa Chin, Ian Norman Christie, Ian Chuck Yin, Emma J. Clancy, Navdeep Kaur Dinza, Rachel Ashley Donnelly, Anis Shahjan Abraham, Aya El Assad, Alajia Onika Safia Elliott, Idris Fataktawala, Emily Lauren Federo, Kennedy Aaron Fitzgerald, Carolina Kate Galas, Spencer Garnett Jaleens, Sydney Aileen George, Jagveer Singh Gill, Samuel Ross Edward Ham Gormley, Naya Govind, Alexandra Laurel Hamill, Sameh Ahmed Mohammed Hashem, Lauren Ika, Jessica Angela Rodrigue, Hannah Begum Jadavji, Rand Jejo, Tharshini Jayakumar, Connor Judge, Yuna Jung, Carly Ken, Layana Kirabainathan, Natasha Neer, Sam Corella, Emily Cornelson, Sarah Lehman, Helen Lee, T. Lee, Melissa Lee, Clement Chun Him Lee, Huaki Lee, Juliana J. Lim, Ashley Lum, Megan Jade Magier, Caitlin Ann Mark, Miranda Deborah McDermott, Katerina Milankovsky, Matea Jean Milne, Asma Moti, Aruj Nadir, Lindsay Knowles, Emily Carmen Eng, Emily Ngo, Amanda Aguilar Nova, Arlene Edemo, Saba Oji, Mia Papasaderas, Gustavo Adolfo Perez Ricardo, Cindy Ramos Permjo, Kelsey Natalie Porter, Karina Pradhan, Rajai Kubrosi, Tamana Raman, Rebecca Stephanie Riley, Naaman Sakdeva, Hasnain Kozima Saharawala, Tahia Samia, Navneet Kaur Sandhu, Darini Santhabevan, Benjamin Robert Sawicki, Gracielle Schwenk, Caitlin Angela Shantz, Sabrina Shivji, Thivya Sribaskaran, Stephanie Margaret St. Jules, Elena Lakshmi Stratopoulos, Cerise Tang, Kyla Ashley Tanner, Sharanya Thamilvanan, Arthi Thanabalasingam, Palvasha Thayani, Kristen Abigail Thompson, Jasmine Brooke Kishart, Abigail Tolentino, Vanessa Trinka, Joshua Tekfu Tseng, Sabah Rafiq Turk, Julie Ann Bugen, Abigail Villa, John William Vincent, Sayavishni Visagan, Leona Vuong, Christopher Wodorowski, Yong E. Wen, Thank you, Mr. Chancellor. Mr. Chancellor, I present the candidates for the degree Bachelor of Science, Honors, Kinesiology. Haneen Abusair, Aya Ali, Kelsey Lynn Ambrose, Benson Nuyama Amahir, Kaundia Amirthalingam, Lavanya Amirthalingam, Sharoz Aradia, Zoe Arnott, Jessica Lee Ashton, Courtney Kiana Suzanne Oban, Jeevan Augustine, Kalia Michelle Austin, Rolf Banawa, Brooker Emily Banderob, Ambika Tara Bansal, Amy Janelle Bernard, Mancy Batt, Lauren Olivia Black, Michelle Boileau, Alexa Catherine Brown, Emily Marie Bishke, Annalisa Cardenas, Kwan Lok Chan, Ethan Chen. William Chu. Stephanie Cynthia Chu. Oliver Daniel Clark. Samantha Alexandria Coburn Standish. Sarah Alexandria Kate Cooper. Kavita Dave. Justin Bryce Davidson. Bristy Deb. Christian Frank DeLeon. Sean Kiyoshi Denrosh. Navraj Dalawal. Vedran Dimitrovich. Amy Catherine Doris. Courtney Morgan Ellis. Caitlin Christine Evans. Adrian Robert Fleece. Haley Elizabeth Gear. Andrew Giannini. Sahib Partap Singh Gill. Jordan Gillis. Aaron Goodridge. Brianna Hansen, also the recipient of the Faculty of Applied Health Sciences Award for Distinguished Academic Achievement. Lee Guan, Mitchell Robert Culp Harvey, Brody Hauser, Sarah Ann Hawkshaw, Kelly Jean Hebner, Warren Michael Heemstra, Nathan Ho-Yan Ho, Dennis Ka Soon Huey, Chia Chunjoy Hung, Hiu Tung Tiffany Ip, Daksha Sanjay Jadhav, Savannah Lee Jeevans, Ty Cody Johnson, Cameron John Captain, Abid Karmali, Jessica Elizabeth Kirkhoff, Nicole Ann Kohler, Jenna LeBranche, Amelia Jerry Lammers, Trevor Kinhei Lau, Michael Jaewon Lee, Nicole Lee, Marcus William Lenitsky, Mark Edward Lenz, Carmel Lung, Joyce Yan-Gi Lee, Aaron Lazewski, Kevin Liu, Renee Lee, Wanting Ma, Allison Rupa McKenzie, Kurt James Keith McMillan, Ellen McCrae, Megan Elizabeth McTavish, Alyssa Manalo, Jyotvarinder Mann, Claudia Alexandra Martin Calderon, Andrea McDonald, Megan McGrath, Robert Blair McKay, Emily Claire McLaughlin, Alexandra Medjidovich, Megan Ilona Meat, Marion Louise Acacio Miguel, Jacob Meisner, Cheyenne Marie Mitchell, Roxanne Moran, Jordan Kayla Murchie, Tiffany Eng, Michelle Leanne Nicholson, Nathan Donald Joseph Nolan, Leanne Park, Nidhi Rajanakant Patel, Sajan Patel, Vaidehi Patel, Jody Lynn Pattenden, Bakarani Pham, Haley Jane Pilkington, Kyle Andrew Poland, Victoria Vermel Poole, Karen Alejandra Poveda, Katrina Louise Purston, Samuel Peter Quans, Melissa Valentina Quinn Moran, Celine Ramkasoon, Hunter Alexandra Rao, Sarah Margaret Remedios, Frank Cheng Ji Sito, Sherry Ji Shan Situ, Stephanie Sluice, Tyler Andrew Sodemans, James Son, Braden Lloyd Southern, Ashwaran Srikanthan, Emily Victoria Steele, Sujina Sukumar, Roger Jeto, James Tat, Ricky Fitch, Eldon Thieu, Panuga Thiagasothi, Sarah Rachel Tracy, Nathaniel Peter Trimboli, Emma Victoria Tung, Caitlin Marie Unger, Harrison Uthaya Kumar, Shudaroan Uthaya Kumar, Patricia Velasco, Travis Braden Wall, Rachel Lynn Wells, Eric Anthony Werner, Sarah Wibbs, Adrian Bliss White, Eric Will, Adrian Cleta Wise, Benjamin Siulung Wong, Claire Kimberly Woodgate, Megan Woolley, Amanda Westlake Wu, Brenna Suwen Yap, Daniel B.K.U., Tess Anik Cressman Zaire. Latifa Rosalie Zaruki. Thank you, Mr. Chancellor. I now invite Rona Hanning, Associate Dean, Graduate Studies, Faculty of Applied Health Sciences, to the podium.
Okay. Mr. Chancellor, I present the candidates for the degree Master of Arts. Bobby Lee Churley, Ekaterina McKnight, Ashley Lynn Parker. Gregory Simone, Tristan Rebecca Vogel. Thank you, Mr. Chancellor. Mr. Chancellor, I present the candidates for the degree Master of Health Evaluation. Eden Amer, Iris Chahay, Shabal Chowdhury. Kathleen Rose McGregor, Erica Dawn McMullen, Yulika Sejju. Brittany Nicole Thompson, Jeremy Tyndale, Afnan Ullah. Thank you, Mr. Chancellor. Mr. Chancellor, I present the candidates for the degree Master of Health Informatics. Bonnie Loretta Hewitt, Tarsika Nadasapillai, Satyajit Patanaik. Janice Anne-Marie Peters, Harnoor Ranji, Sarah Shigao. Wenbua Srichaikal. Thank you, Mr. Chancellor. Mr. Chancellor, I present the candidates for the degree Master of Science. Alana Armas, Catherine Ann Bellissimo, Alexandra Elise Butler, Michael Cow, Sanduni Costa, Megan Guilfoyle. Janusin Gunasingham, Somkeen Igbuanugo, Emma Sarah Jurassic. Melissa Ann Cook, Frank Kwan, Matthew Laird. Carmen Lang, Umberto Adolfo Omana Marino, Clara Pegg. Emma Quigley, Artie Saxena, Dana Marie Zumak. Thank you, Mr. Chancellor. I now invite Colleen McMillan, Interim Director, School of Social Work, Renison University College, to the podium.
Mr. Chancellor, I present the candidate for the degree Master of Social Work, Christine Rutherford. Thank you, Mr. Chancellor. I now invite Rona Hanning, Associate Dean, Graduate Studies, Faculty of Applied Health Sciences, to the podium.
Okay. Mr. Chancellor, I present the candidates for the degree Doctor of Philosophy. Megan Shearer Adams. Nadina Iyer. Kit Beyer. Darren Bloomberg. Laura Fitzgibbon Collins. Daniel Gamu. Minji Gao. Caitlin Marina Godin. Toko Ethel Hanja Fury. Kimberly June Lopez. Cassandra Justine Lowe. Tyler Brent Weaver. Jason Zenny. Thank you, Mr. Chancellor. Mr. Chancellor, I now ask you to confer degrees on those who were approved by Senate but who could not be present today.
I confer the degrees in absentia.
I now invite Paul Stoley, Interim Dean, Faculty of Applied Health Sciences, to the podium.
Mr. Chancellor, I present Rachel Thompson. The Faculty of Applied Health Sciences Alumni Awards recognize and honor applied health sciences alumni who impact the health and well-being of society through significant professional accomplishments, public service, and support to the University of Waterloo. This year's recipient of the Young Alumni Award is Rachel Thompson. Rachel Thompson has taken an idea and turned it into a profitable company only 3 years since her graduation with a Bachelor of Science in Health Studies. Formed from merging the names of both her grandmothers, Marilyn and Helena, Marlena Books is a social enterprise that provides meaningful leisure and cognitive stimulation in the form of reading materials to those living with Alzheimer's disease or other cognitive disorders. In doing so, Rachel has found a way for those individuals to maintain their well-being and their relationships with family members and friends. Self-described as an accidental entrepreneur, Rachel started her company after winning the Big Ideas Challenge hosted by St. Paul's Greenhouse in 2015. She joined Greenhouse with the determination to help make reading enjoyable and dignified again for individuals living with dementia. Her vision of providing more support to adults living with cognitive challenges motivated her to apply to the Velocity Garage, and she was accepted. Like any social entrepreneur, Rachel faced many obstacles in bringing her vision to life. Despite starting her business with limited resources, she has built an organization that has brought hundreds of books and hands-on programming to multiple long-term care homes across Ontario in the short span of under 3 years. Outside of revenue from sales, Rachel has raised over $120,000 in cash and well over $200,000 in-kind contributions for Marlena Books. She has also won top prize at the Schlegel Village Innovation Den, the $25,000 Velocity Fund Finals, and top prize for the Spark Initiative, a national award that supports young social entrepreneurs. Rachel's leadership is also demonstrated through her ability to mobilize a wide range of community members and advisors across Ontario to help her in carrying out her vision. She continues to build and attract a support network to assist in establishing a business model that will be crucial to scaling the impact of Marlena Books. Additionally, Rachel offers art sessions to individuals living with Alzheimer's disease and other forms of dementia, who then receive the opportunity to showcase their artwork in specialized Marlena Books and at art galleries. Like our faculty's bold founders, Rachel uncovered an unmet need and created a solution by offering new ways of thinking. She is thereby leading new conversations by changing our mindset about people living with Alzheimer's disease and other cognitive challenges. This commitment aligns with the Faculty of Applied Health Sciences focus today and since its founding over 50 years ago, innovative multidisciplinary approaches to health and well-being. For all these reasons, Mr. Chancellor, we are pleased to recognize Rachel Thompson as the Faculty of Applied Health Sciences 2018 Young Alumni Award recipient. Mr. Chancellor, I present Krista McCarricker. The Faculty of Applied Health Sciences Alumni Awards recognize and honor applied health sciences alumni who impact the health and well-being of society through significant professional accomplishments, public service, and support to the University of Waterloo. This year's recipient of the Alumni Achievement Award is Krista McCarricker. Krista McCarricker has distinguished herself as an exemplary and bold leader in the complex terrain of drug discovery and development. Her career has been driven by her commitment to improve access to and the quality of health treatments for those who require them, and her contributions can be felt on a global scale. A graduate of the faculty's Health Studies program in 1984, Krista entered the pharmaceutical field in Ontario in 1985. Her trajectory took her from a sales representative with Merrill Pharmaceutical into the biotech area as a product specialist with Ortho Biotech, a Johnson & Johnson company, to vice president, global franchise program head, oncology global development at Novartis Pharmaceuticals in the United States. There, she led 3 global cross-functional development teams across 3 sites in the US and Europe. Her teams developed 2 life-saving orphan drugs. These are pharmaceuticals that remain commercially undeveloped, often because they are used to treat rare medical conditions, achieving approval for launch in more than 100 countries. Career accomplishments aside, Krista has literally aided health and well-being on individual, community, and population levels through each facet of her professional personal, and community achievements. She is everything from a fearless, outspoken survivor of kidney cancer who understands the impact of pharmaceutical innovation on patients to a proven volunteer, advisor, and mentor, including to women in healthcare. She has received recognition for this valuable service both individually and as a member of a team collective. A true pioneer, she founded FIG Advisory, a consultancy that works with the CEOs of small biopharmaceutical companies a year ago. She is a mentor with Springboard, an incubator for high-growth, technology-oriented companies led by women. Krista also brings her unique skills to CRISPR Therapeutics, a company developing groundbreaking gene editing technology that engineers blood stem cells and corrects mutations that cause disease in patients with blood diseases. She and her team aspire to cure sickle cell disease and beta thalassemias. Throughout numerous professional and personal changes, Krista has remained a loyal alumna and supporter of the University of Waterloo's Faculty of Applied Health Sciences priorities and mission. Like the faculty's bold founders, she is unafraid to champion previously untested ideas and break boundaries to do so. Krista is thereby leading new conversations and inspiring the next generation of health innovators to reach for a future of improved health and well-being, both at home and around the world. This commitment aligns with the Faculty of Applied Health Sciences focus today and since its founding over 50 years ago. Innovative, multidisciplinary approaches to health and well-being. For all these reasons, Mr. Chancellor, we are pleased to recognize Krista McCarricker as the Faculty of Applied Health Sciences 2018 Alumni Achievement Award recipient. I now invite John Haddock, President, Alumni Council, to present the Alumni Gold Medal.
Mr. Chancellor, members of Convocation, ladies and gentlemen. Convocation is truly an exciting time as we celebrate the incredible accomplishments of our graduates. During spring convocation, we recognize the recipients of this prestigious Alumni Gold Medal that is awarded to the most distinguished undergraduate student from each faculty. The Alumni Gold Medal signifies an incredible accomplishment that we recognize each recipient for in the presence of their peers whom have shared their journey and have celebrated student to esteemed alumnus. Graduates, while your status today changes from student to alumnus, your relationship with the university should only grow as this remarkable institution works to support and celebrate your personal and professional successes. As a proud Waterloo alumnus, I speak from personal experience when I tell you that this chapter in your life provides you with an exciting opportunity to engage with the university and its global network of alumni in a new way. Staying connected will provide you with meaningful and beneficial results. On behalf of my fellow alumni, welcome to the exclusive Alumni Club at the University of Waterloo. Mr. Chancellor, as a graduate of the university's Faculty of Applied Health Sciences with a Bachelor of Science in Honors Kinesiology, Human Nutrition minor, I'm honored to present to you the 2018 recipient of the Alumni Gold Medal for outstanding academic performance in an undergraduate program, Brianna Hansen. I now invite Feridun Hamdaloffer, President and Vice Chancellor, to the podium.
Ladies and gentlemen, parents, friends, graduates, the University of Waterloo is proud to have been invited to award the Governor General's Silver Medal for Academic Merit. 3 silver medals are being presented at convocation ceremonies this week to the graduates who achieved the highest standing in the bachelor's program in the university. One of these medals will be presented now. Mr. Chancellor, I request that you present the Governor General's Silver Medal for 2018 to Jasmine Bacola. As they say, time flies as you're having a lot of fun. It was a lot of fun this morning, right? But I especially thank the audience and the graduates for really being so graciously watching the ceremonies. But I also realize that it's almost 12:30. You must be just a little bit hungry. So I decided to keep my remarks fairly short, so I'm just going to limit them to 25 minutes. But before that, I want you to look at this group here, these young, brilliant minds here, and let's welcome them to the class of 2018 all together. For some of them, it was 4 years ago, some of them was 5 years ago, that with great excitement, myself and my colleagues, we welcomed them to the University of Waterloo. And we told them how delighted, how proud we were that they had chosen among many, many institutions that they could have tended to come and study and live part of their life at the University of Waterloo. We told them that was a very important decision, probably one of the most important decisions that they had made. We told them that as much excited and proud we were that they were going to study at the University of Waterloo, we also told them that it was going to require hard work, determination, perseverance. We told them that the degree that at the end they will get from the University of Waterloo will not be just represented by a piece of paper. The degree will signify many more things. And some of you may recall, I asked you to promise me one thing. I asked you to promise to meet me here at the stage at your convocation. I thank you so much for keeping your promise. In your journey through the University of Waterloo, you became quite competent in the subject areas that you studied. You learned a lot, but at the same time, I can tell you that you matured a lot. You had a much better understanding of the world, much better understanding of many other things. And that's the reason why, when you're graduating from the University of Waterloo today, you don't see yourself. I spoke to so many of you, and every time you told me that I'm going to do something remarkably different, I'm going to do something that nobody has done before, I couldn't be more proud, because you're telling all of us that you're leaving this university with a very competent, a desire to become a leader, to work on things that we never ever thought of before. But they're there, they're real. And we wouldn't look anywhere else but here in this room, because these are the people, these are the ones that provide the leadership and guidance for either meet those challenges or take advantage of the opportunities that will be presented to us. I also told you that the day that you decided to come to the University of Waterloo, your relationship started with us. I sincerely hope that we cherish that relationship during your time here at the University of Waterloo, but now you're entering into a new phase of your relationship with the university. This week is a very special week for us. This week, during one of these convocation ceremonies, I can't tell you exactly which one. Maybe it happened today, maybe it will happen at the 15th ceremony, like Saturday evening. We will graduate our 200,000th alumni. Imagine for a second, in 1957, this university started with 73 students. Now you're joining a family of 200,000 very proud warriors. So wherever you go, whatever you do, always feel that you have family members around you, near you, and make sure that you meet them, you work with them, never feel alone. And always, always come back here. Learning is a lifelong passion, and I'm sure that you will continue learning and will never stop doing that. Ladies and gentlemen, this is the first of 15 ceremonies. As we went through this morning, I can't tell you that myself and my colleagues here, including our Chancellor, said how exciting, how fantastic it is that we have done something. Our contribution is for the education of these brilliant minds who will go out in the world and do some fantastic things. Congratulations again, class of 2018. Incidentally, let me know how I did in the video. You didn't watch the video? I shouldn't quit my day job?
Would everyone please rise as you're able? Thank you, everyone, for your patience this morning. It was a really large class, and congratulations again to all the graduates. Convocation is now adjourned.